All right, welcome back. New episode of Friday Night Filth. Uh, it's been a little over 2 years since I did a video that showcases some of my modern cards, in this case, modern and ultra modern football, of all things, that I've taken an interest in. And first up, I really like these National Treasures cards. Not a fan of sticker autos, but they seem to be more the norm than the exception nowadays with stuff like this. Here's a couple of classic Raiders, Marcus Allen and Tim Brown, Mint 9, Auto 9, probably because looks like Marcus kind of went above the sticker when he signed that particular one there. So, not very expensive in the grand scheme of things, especially when it comes to cards from National Treasures like this. Raiders, are my favorite team. They've always been. I haven't followed football as much over the last few years, but enough to know that I feel like they've lost a little bit of that mystique having moved from Oakland to Las Vegas, of all places. But I grew up liking the Raiders when they were in Oakland and LA and then back to Oakland. So I thought this was a pretty cool pickup. And I'd like to get one also with Bo Jackson. There's several of those. I just want to pick one that's economical, affordable, whatever. I don't want to break the bank for something like that. And then the other one, I just love the way this card looks. A couple of all-time greats right here. Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, numbered 6 out of 10. Is this one numbered? I don't know. I don't think so. If it is, I can't see it. But this one is numbered 6 out of 10. But I think what National Treasures does, my limited experience, is they make this card multiple times, but numbered out of different numbers. Like, for example, this is numbered out of 10. I think there's one numbered out of 99. I could be wrong, but I was looking at a lot of these. It seems like that's what they do. But in any case, being numbered out of 10 does elevate it a little bit more so, but don't really care. I just like the way the card looked. And two of the all-time greatest, without a doubt, Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Now, I have a couple of other cards here that I've had for a while. I got these in a couple of hobby boxes of 2018 Donruss football, pre-COVID, when things were reasonably priced. And by that, I mean, I want to say they were like $65 a hobby box. And I pulled these two cards, a couple of patch cards here, one of Barry Sanders, one of Bo Jackson. The Bo Jackson's numbered out of 25. The Barry is out of 99. And I think the Bo Jackson has some damage that I did not do. But I think, let me take a look at this thing here. I think that upper corner, because these thicker cards might be more prone or susceptible to damage, in the pack. And here I am, just keep exacerbating the issue of doing that. So anyway, what I would like to do though is get them out of here and into those one-touch magnetics, but I'm not sure what thickness this is. It looks like the Bo Jackson is thicker than the Barry Sanders by a little bit. I don't know why it would be, being the same card. But anyway, a couple of cool cards. And, I guess you could thank my son for kind of reintroducing me or getting me back into the whole football thing. Because now I find myself looking more and more at stuff like this. Now, he is into patch cards. And so I'll let him go and get cheap patch cards with his money. I'm talking like, $10 to $20 patch cards. So he's got a couple here. Well, here's one that I gave him. This also came from that aforementioned Donruss hobby box. This was a redemption. This is Rashad Penny. I guess they call this RPA. Look at that signature. That's ridiculous. Just his initials. Rookie patch auto. So he really likes this because it's got all three things going on here. Rookie card, patch card, autograph card. And then he purchased himself recently. Actually, I got this for him for the last day of school. He wanted an Aaron Judge patch card, so I found this one really cheap. I think it was like $14 or something. So he's really happy with that. And then he recently purchased this one. This came in the mail the other day. The Saquon Barkley. I also like the Giants too. In fact, my father's favorite team is the Giants, and I watched a lot of that. Being from upstate New York, that was the main. I never got to see the Raiders play. Very rarely. This was like Monday Night Football or something like that. But the Giants were always on every Sunday, and I also like them. Not quite as much, but certainly the days of Phil Simms and Joe Morris, and that defense. Lawrence Taylor, Carl Banks, Harry Carson, Leonard Marshall. I think, is that right? Yeah, I just watched a lot of football in the mid to late 80s and into the 90s, but I would say over the last 10 years, I've kind of gotten out of it, fallen out of it a little bit. So there's that. And he just got one in the mail today. He hasn't opened yet. It's a inexpensive Patrick Mahomes patch card. Again, it was like $15. So he's having fun with the patch cards, and it's got me looking at things like this, so more to come, but that'll do it for this particular episode. Thanks for watching.